What's going on, YouTube world? Austin Zaback here with another YouTube video. We're about to actually head to the office right now and get some work done. You're going to see a bunch of stuff today, and I have a couple of things special for you guys at the end of this video, so definitely make sure you stay tuned, and I look forward to taking you guys with me on this journey. Let's go. Front of the room with 300 people that just told me that they didn't have, pitched them on a product, let's say, right? And they all are like, look, one guy's like, he raises his hand, he's like, I don't have the time. The next guy raises his hand and he's like, I don't have the money. And there's a lot of other excuses, but the two major ones are time and money. And I'll look at the guy that says I don't have the time and I'll say, well, while I completely understand what you're trying to tell me, where I disagree is the fact that every single human has 86,400 seconds in a day. Justin Bieber, Oprah Winfrey, right? Bill Gates, Donald Trump. So how come some people use those 86,400 seconds and they go make hundreds of millions of dollars and other people are working at Starbucks? And the answer isn't that anybody has a different amount of time. It has to do with their priorities. And the same goes with money. And this is even more interesting, right? People are like, I don't have the money. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, if I had the key, and I'll look at a guy that likes cars, for instance, right? And he's a big car guy. He's like, I don't have the money on whatever I just pitched. Maybe it's a couple $100s, okay? And I'll say, hey, look, what if I was holding the keys to a Lamborghini, right? And I have the keys right here, and the Lamborghini is sitting right outside. And if I gave you an hour's time, 60 minutes, and I said, look, you got to bring me back $500. And if you bring me back $500 in the next 60 minutes, by the way, the same 500 that he just told me he didn't have, I'll give you the keys to this Lamborghini. And he'll look at me dead in the eye and he'll say, yep, absolutely, within 1 hour, I'll go find the $500. I'll figure it out, right? So, 100%. So then I look at him and I say, wait a minute. Just 5 seconds ago, though, now you're willing to do whatever it takes to find the 500. You'll rob a bank. Like, you'll do whatever it takes. But what the guy completely missed, or the girl completely missed, is that the offer typically that I just presented to them prior to the Lamborghini could have bought them the Lamborghini. What's going on, Instagram world? I'm standing here in my office and we've been grinding. I just sold 2 deals, actually, got 2 more deals under contract. Actually maybe even 3 potentially under contract, and we're working on a legacy. Hey, if you want to grow your Instagram as well, hit me up. If you're watching this right now, you need to hear this. And you know, it's interesting, you probably saw in the beginning of this video, you know, I've been doing, like, I do some one-on-one mentoring every now and then, and you know, and I only do it for a select amount of people. I maybe do 3 to 5 people at a time. And it's always funny because I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that DM me, email me, call me, text me, and some people that even show up to my house or to my office that want, you know, my wisdom and my knowledge, right? And you know, they want what I have. You know, they want to get to where I have gotten. And the one thing that's so consistent, and you see it over and over and over again, and I hope that if you're watching this right now that you aren't this guy or this gal, is that nobody's willing to work for it, guys. I mean, when you actually take a step back, you know, I have my assistant that goes through all of these people because there's just too many people that just talk a big talk and they're not willing to walk the big walk. And the reality of the situation is this: if you're not willing to literally go out there and put your money where your mouth is and actually take real action to achieve your goal and your dream, whatever that may be, it's never going to happen for you. And there's a lot of other, you know, things that are going to contribute to your success, and there's a lot of other aspects that you'll have to focus on as well. But number one is that you have to stop talking the big talk if you're not willing to actually take action and do what is necessary to achieve success. You have no idea how many people that I talk to on a daily basis, and I'm like, look, I'll help you, mentor you, I'll show you the way, I'll show you the ropes, I'll get you from point A to point Z. It's not a problem. What's your budget? And they're like, my budget? And I'm like, yeah, your budget. Like, what are you willing to pay for a mentor? What's your budget for a mentor? And they're like, well, I never thought about that, or I don't have a budget, or I don't have any money. And that just absolutely blows me away, because if you want to achieve success, what in the world makes you any different than anybody else? There's 7.5 billion people on the planet, and everybody would love to become successful for free, right? So what you have to understand that is if you're not willing to put your back up against the wall and make it happen for yourself and your future, then it's never gonna happen. You know, and in all reality, it's not a lack of money. Everyone's like, oh, well, Austin, it's a lack of, I don't have the money. I'm like, you have the money, and if not, you'll find the money if it's important enough to you. Right? No matter what in life, it all comes down to priorities. So, if you're looking to achieve success, in whatever industry, it could be health, it could be fitness, right? It could be the entrepreneur world, it could be in any industry in the entrepreneur world. It's irrelevant. It all takes work. It doesn't matter if you're doing Shopify or Amazon FBA or real estate, or you want to be an agent, or you want to wholesale, or you want to go start a YouTube channel or be an Instagrammer, grow your Instagram, become an influencer. It doesn't matter. Everything takes work, and everything costs a little bit of money. And if you're not willing to take the time or the money to make your dreams a reality, then you need to stop DMing big influencers, telling them that you're willing to do whatever it takes when at the end of the day, you're not. So I know that if you're watching this still right now, that you are not the person that I'm talking to, obviously, because you have the audacity and the tenacity to make whatever happen, right? You have the resilience to do that. But I just encourage you to start programming your mind and your thinking a little bit differently, to understand that you got to go out there and be willing to do whatever it takes. And a lot of times that's getting outside of your comfort zone. Even if you don't know where you're going or how you're going to get there, the concept that I live by is fire, ready, aim. So get out there, make it happen. Stop saying you don't have time or you don't have money and giving people all of these excuses when you're probably just one decision away from achieving everything that you've ever wanted to achieve in your entire life, whatever that looks like. I love you guys. As always, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely drop down in the comments below what you'd like to see in the next video, the style that you'd like to see. Let me know, spread the love, and also definitely click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Smash that thumbs up button, please, for me, and we'll see you guys in the next video.